Was there a problem this morning?
Oh, yeah, there was.
Oh, boy.
What was today's problem?
Oh, boy, come on. Couldn't be a problem around here. It's paradise.
Sure they could. No.
Oh.
We got 3 shows left in this fine year.
Yep.
And then in the new year, we become a media destination.
That's right.
Nice.
That's right. Well, Sal's been out. He was out Monday and Tuesday.
By the way, I had no idea.
Holy,
so you did not know that?
just going to say that.
I had no idea.
I could have sworn I saw him in the halls or something. Didn't I see him?
He was actually out?
Not. He was not here.
I know Erock was out because we, talked about that for an hour.
Yeah, actually, Roland, Erock, and Sal have been out so far all week.
Right.
You didn't know that, Jim?
Well, I've been in touch with Roland a lot via text. Roland still is present.
Yes.
I got to, he was not happy with the Roland compost.
No,
he didn't like that?
No. Roland, I have...
the what?
When I said Roland instead of Roland Campbell, Roland compost.
Oh, right.
Basically calling him garbage.
A lump of shit, yes.
But Roland I've been in touch with. Erock, I forgot was alive at this point.
Yeah.
Right.
And Sal, no, I thought Sal was here.
Yeah.
No, Sal was not here. And
Erock is deep into his winter slumber.
Yeah.
I think he's loading up on winter snacks.
Oh, boy, is he.
Curled up under a pile of leaves.
He's hibernating somewhere for his long winter nap.
Yes. Bulking up.
But so Travis was covering for Eric and Sal completely while they were gone.
Nice.
And we had a last-minute addition. The podcast came out today, the Opie and Anthony podcast.
What's on this week's podcast, by the way?
Well,
Get that out of the way.
The original plan was for today's podcast to be Kevin Hart and Big A getting squirted on.
Oh, that was a good one.
But we had all felt that since Lady Di was so
Wait,
strong...
can I stop you? The squirting is by a fine young lady, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
well,
think it
because
was,
squirting just sounds like who gives a fuck, but
Was it-
if it's coming out of a vagina, that's
Yeah.
that's what's going to sell the podcast to the families out there.
And it was like a famous porn star, too. It was like... Was it Sunset Thomas or Flower Tucci? Or
Was Flower Tucci?
it was her, right?
We had her in?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was Flower
Real famous.
Tucci.
Wow.
Well,
I don't even remember who it was. That's
very
fame.
famous.
She's a big squirter. She's a big name squirter, Flower Tucci.
But we thought that since Lady Di was so strong this week that we had to add her to this week's podcast. So Sal does the podcast every week. He puts the material together and he puts it up there.
Right.
And so I texted him yesterday and said, hey, just so you know, we're adding this, so come in with enough time tomorrow morning that you can do a quick edit, add it to the podcast, and publish it before we go on the air. And he asked if Travis had been cutting the worst of bits during the week. I asked Travis. Travis said, no, I have not. I've been doing everybody else's job.
Uh-oh.
That's low on my list, my priority list.
Low on the scrotum pole. That's what I say.
Fucking call me up.
Oh, yeah.
He said, I've been prioritizing. Worst of that we would only really use at the end of the week is low on my priority list. That's something that Sal can do when he gets back. I said, okay. I texted Sal that information. He was not happy when he heard that, but regardless, I said, that's the information. And then
Did you know he wouldn't be happy when he heard that?
Yeah, he was texting me unhappily.
Okay.
And then this morning, it was like 5:15, 5:20 maybe. And I am watching two guys just screaming at each other.
Wow. Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, Sal is furious that the work hasn't been done. Travis is going like, what the fuck do you want from me?
Whoa.
What are you talking to me like that for?
Wow.
It was like a real knockdown.
That sounds crazy.
I thought for once everyone was getting along around here.
Oh,
no,
man.
once you get more than 3 people here, you're not going to have a situation where everybody's getting along.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, Travis and Sal were right in the middle of a
This isn't the first time those two have gone at it, right?
No, and it was just as good as the time they fucking started going at it on the air.
I mean, apparently it's not enough that I cover 3 jobs. I should also be doing things that I know nothing about.
Right, because Travis didn't know that Sal was going to need that clip for the podcast.
Yeah, and I told him, I said, if I knew that you needed it this morning, I would have cut it for you. But I didn't know.
Oh,
so
boy.
how am I supposed to do something I don't know about?
Well, you're supposed to read minds or something.
Apparently.
Oh, boy.
Sal was mad and felt slighted.
Well, where's Sal?
Where's Sal? Yeah, we should have him in here.
He's back in the
Enough
office. He's
babbling.
listening.
Let's get Sal on the air.
Someone get Sal.
Sal felt slighted that
Yeah.
Travis hadn't done the worst of, because I think Sal probably felt like, hey, how come you can't cover for me? You can cover for other people. What do you think I am, some kind of piece of shit?
I covered every single thing that Sal asked me to do in his email, and every single thing that Eric has asked me to do in his email, and in Eric's email, it said, cut up the worst of it if you have time. If not, Sal can do it on Wednesday.
Oh, boy.
I thought the fight was over first Supergroup Asia.
That's true.
No, they bring peace and harmony. Who gave that?
And what was their most popular song?
That didn't even come up in the conversation.
Oh, that's so strange to me.
Surprisingly.
Look at the
Hi,
iteration
Sal.
we have today. It's the Sal with the lifelike hair. It's got the beard going. You never know what he's going to come in with. What iteration of hairstyle Sal will have.
You gotta go ugly beard, man.
I had it for a little while.
No, you didn't.
It was pretty long.
You
He
tapped
goes
out
well-trimmed
before it got
hipster.
No neck beard for Sal.
Oh.
No.
No,
That neck clean.
because the rest of the hipsters aren't growing it on their neck.
What are the hipsters doing these
Right.
days with facial hair? Who knows? Who cares? Jesus, should shave with a shotgun.
That's implying he's saying you should shoot yourself. There's no reason for that.
in the face.
It's early. It's not even
Yes,
7 a.m.
It is.
So, Sal, welcome back. We didn't know you were gone for a couple days. I hope you enjoyed a long weekend.
I did.
I missed
Very
you.
good.
Thank you.
You didn't. You said a minute ago you didn't know he was gone either.
Wait, he wasn't here though.
I heard everything.
Oh.
Oh,
All right.
I was listening.
So what happened?
That's exactly it. And I just thought,
You have fucking had it with this shit, haven't you?
well, it was just kind of like,
I'm a big fan of people fighting back. That's what I've tried to tell Eric for years.
oh yeah.
That's all I want from that fucking kid.
But there was no sort of come in for Sal and be like, "Hey man, what's going on? Did you get a chance to?" He just walked in like, "What the fuck?"
Gangbusters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
it's, I just like, Erock actually sent out his
call him Ecock?
Ecock. He actually did send out the cover email this time, which was awesome.
Yeah.
It helps me out, like knowing, what I got to do each day and all that sort of stuff.
Look at Erock working from home.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. So in the email, he said,
What kind of email does Erock send out?
Well, first of all, he sends the cover my job email midnight before, like on midnight Sunday.
These are the
I think
things
is
that
when-
need to be done in my absence.
Here's the difference between me and Sal and Eric. When Sal and I are out, we send ours, like Sal sent his cover email like Friday, like 3 days before anything needed to be covered.
Sure.
And I'll do the same thing. Eric sends his out at midnight Monday morning, like when everyone is sleeping. So you wake up to this email of what you got to do.
great.
you can't anticipate anything.
And you know what
No.
the strategy with that is? That way, if there's any questions about anything, there's no time to ask.
Oh, you can't even
Just gotta
ask.
do
Yeah,
it.
because you know he's already sleeping.
Right.
I got you.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. God, I love Erock.
Do you think he does it on purpose just to kind of get it out there? And
Of course.
Him and his sneaky little tricks.
See, I'm not sure if
He
he does
is-
it on purpose or if he is sitting at home and then goes, "Oh, fuck."
maybe.
Yeah.
Eric is the poster of America.
Yep.
We got to get that made. Someone's got to make Eric as the ultimate American consumer.
Like the Obama change posters, except it just is a picture of Eric, and under it says America.
Yeah.
I picture Erock in this poster with a lot of stuff around him,
Yeah.
representing America, if you know what I mean.
But he has to be sitting down.
And instead of change, it says do nothing.
Right. we got a lot of artists out there.
Yeah.
Work on an Eric poster. We'll put our the best ones on our Facebook page.
That's your Christmas break assignment.
Yeah, do it. Because he is the ultimate consumer. We all know that.
I love Erock.
And he knows how to take a shortcut or two.
Oh, yeah, he does.
yeah. Shortcutter.
Do you think Erock will cut corners when he
Oh,
can?
boy. But that's America. That's what I'm trying to say. He represents way more people than anyone else in this fucking room, I'll tell you right now.
He's the American dream because he spends so much time trying to figure out shortcuts that if he could spend less time just doing the work.
Doing the work.
That's the American way.
That's the American
That's
way.
why I
Yeah.
want this done.
What
I want
did,
the Erock America poster done.
What was that line in Office Space where it's like, it pretty much gives you the incentive to do just enough work to not get
God, yeah.
fired?
Yeah.
That's like what he does. Just enough to keep your job.
The best place to be is just under the radar.
Oh, yeah.
Not too far under the radar, just under. Where every once in a while you might see a blip and you go, wait, what was that? But then they go, I guess that was nothing.
Right. But it's getting done.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, go ahead, Sal.
That was pretty much that. I thought that Travis would have done it, and so I could come in first thing, get that shit
Should you
up there.
come in nice and
ASAP.
early?
Yeah.
5:50?
Yeah, I took
Bright
a
and early?
cab into my fucking train again is being retarded. So,
What time did you get here?
like 10 after.
That's cool.
10 after 5.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean that's exactly what happened. I asked Travis, and then we were.
But you didn't ask Travis. You weren't like, "Hey, buddy, did you get the?"
I said, did you have the worst of? Because that's just something that
Sam told you yesterday that I didn't. So why would you even ask?
Well, because I specifically said to Sam, maybe he's going to do it between now and tomorrow. I don't want to. I wouldn't. Why would I fucking just like fabricate a situation? Maybe you took it home or something like that. There's many scenarios.
Many scenarios.
Only worry about the problem when it's finally addressed and when you absolutely need to come to it.
Boy.
yeah, I mean, nobody told me, so I don't know how I was supposed to cut it up for you.
But how did you know that Sam informed me about that information if you didn't know?
Sam told me. Sam asked, "Have you been cutting up worst of?" And I said no. So that's how I knew.
Okay.
Sam didn't tell me, "Oh, by the way, I'm going to ask Sal to cut up the Lady Di phone call for tomorrow morning." Don't do it. When you told me that the Lady Di phone call needed to be on the podcast this morning, that was the absolute first time I had heard about it.
But Sal was pissed generally.
Yeah.
That the worst stuff wasn't being cut up while he was gone.
Well, yeah, because now like. When we do worst stuff, the right way to do it is you got to listen to that thing in real time. Like you got to go back, you got to listen to it.
Lucky
very carefully.
you.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I bet you do that off the clock just for pleasure.
Well, that's the thing. I wasn't here, so I didn't hear the show. That's why, like when Erock's doing worst stuff, he supposedly heard the show that day or that segment.
Oh boy. Yeah.
You get to bathe in our greatness.
I know, right?
For free. God.
Good job.
Yes.
And you get paid to do that?
That
That's
should
crazy.
That should be your pay. You just
Right.
get to listen
Right.
to this
That's
show.
right.
Be
The
entertained.
privilege of listening again.
Exactly.
I love listening to you guys. Anyway,
Of course you do.
the so now I didn't hear the show. I'm sorry, not to
boy.
offend you guys. I didn't listen to the show Monday or Tuesday.
Should have.
I-
What about the part where you said I love listening to you guys?
That's
Yeah,
true.
what happened?
I
I
did.
didn't
away.
just said that.
Well, I don't want to like have a dick sucking fest here, but I've been listening to you guys
but
forever.
you don't.
Why not?
Jeez, what the hell? We weren't talking about dick sucking.
Jesus. Just brings that out of nowhere. Oh my
Pull that out of
God.
fucking thin air. That's a little weird.
But yeah, so I didn't hear the show, so I have to now go in and carefully listen to it, and it takes a while. So therefore,
Nobody's saying you do. I could do that today, but I didn't
Mm-hmm.
have any time to do it on Monday and Tuesday when
I know,
I'm doing
but,
the
like,
job of
you-
3 people.
Oh,
You didn't
shit.
have
Low
any
on
time to,
the
like,
low on the list, Sal.
boy.
Would you say that if you were doing the job of 3 people and you didn't need something done until Friday, you would probably push it until you had more time?
Well,
Yes.
one thing is we don't need that until
And
Friday.
wait. There it is.
What?
The moment where I just don't give a shit anymore. There it was. It was right then and there, people.
You're not interested?
I could give a fuck.
Me too.
Shut up.
You don't like the back and forth?
Please.
No,
And
it's
tell me to
just
go away. Please tell me to leave
ponderous
the
and
studio.
fucking. It's tedium.
But why were you guys screaming?
I guess it's just this early in the morning. Everyone's just fucking.
Because
on
after
edge
2
and-
days of doing 3 jobs, the last thing I want to hear is why didn't you do something you didn't know about on top of all that shit.
It said it in the email though. Like
Yeah,
if
it
someone
said
says
in the
that-
email
There we go.
that I could
Okay.
push it off on you on Wednesday.
So that's just like,
So that's what it
sad.
said in the email.
That's sad, dude.
Is it really sad that I did 3 fucking jobs for 2 days?
I always cover for
That's sad.
everyone here. It's,
Really?
anytime
So you've
anyone's
come in
out,
before and you've done the prep sheets, the news stories, you've run the board, you've sent Audible, you've done the replay, you've pulled the live reads, you've sent the live read. You've done all of that before? Really?
Yes, I can do
You have.
every one of those jobs.
And
I
you've
have-
done it all in a day?
Yeah, there's been a scenario
Really?
probably.
There's
yeah.
been a day where me and Eric
Yeah.
have been out and you've had to do all of that.
Sure.
Really?
Yeah,
Go
I'm
find
sure-
that day
I'm
because
sure
I guarantee you it has
I'm
never
sure
happened
there's
before.
a day where
it's never
other
happened
people
before.
have been out and I've had to cover.
That
for
has
them.
never happened before.
Look, I'm not getting all riled up over this. You're clearly more upset about having to do extra work.
Oh man! Wow! Holy shit!
When someone
dude,
when
the
someone
boss is
says
listening.
I'm back in.
when someone says you can do this or you can wait till someone else does it, I just like as a person, I like to just fucking do it and get it done because then I could say I did it.
Yeah,
jump
I didn't
right
have time.
in.
I didn't have time.
I'm
to do
sorry
it.
you
I
didn't
was
have
doing
time, but
3
sometimes
jobs.
like I don't know. That's all.
You're saying
I
you
didn't have time to do it.
You're saying you should have made time.
I think 5.
Yes.
5 goes
Yes,
here.
that's
I
all.
think. Yeah.
That's all. I'm done. That's it. I'm not getting riled up. I can't. I don't want that in my life anymore. I don't want. To
You're
get
the
all
one who
riled
came
up.
in with a fucking bitchy attitude because something wasn't done.
The B
I
word.
asked-
Yeah,
I
that
asked
means you're not a
you
real
word.
man.
That's not like a manly thing.
No, that's like a girly thing. A bitchy attitude. That just
Wow.
conveys like that you're kind of
I
fruity
asked
and
you if you had it, and you go, I was doing 3 jobs.
You were told
That's
yesterday.
immediately
You were
what you
told
said.
yesterday what the situation was.
I told you I wouldn't make an assumption until I came into work where all the media and all the shit is to see if you had done it. There's a strong chance you could have done it at home. So why would I put that on you that you didn't do it? Maybe I thought you took the initiative afterwards.
Maybe you thought there was going to be a dick sucking fest here.
Right.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I was hoping too.
That's all, Travis.
Bitchy is like if somebody's like, oh, you came in here all bitchy. It's like you're not going to take somebody seriously when they're being bitchy.
That's like the wife is being bitchy. She's on her period.
Yeah.
That's what Travis was
came in
comparing.
here on the
met with
rag.
me with
He was on the
hostility.
rag. Yeah, he's bleeding from the twat.
When
Yeah, he is.
He just like how he did now. He started getting all riled up first.
Yeah, because you know what?
After
After 2 days of doing 3 jobs, that's the last thing I want to hear.
Oh,
2
we all work
days,
at the company,
3 jobs.
bro. We work for the show.
Sal, you're the laziest fuck here. Are you kidding me? How many times? How many fucking
You
times?
still don't give a shit, Ed?
Now he's throwing ethnic slurs
Sal,
out.
how many times have they brought you into the studio and called you out on your laziness? Don't talk to me after I've done a laundry list of shit for 2 days and I didn't pull something that I didn't know about.
Danny's job plus Audible.
I didn't pull something that I didn't know about.
Please, Travis. Please, dude.
Come on, Sal. I didn't know.
Come on, bro. Do you want to specifically go over it?
I didn't.
Do you really want
I
to
didn't-
specifically go over it, dude? Do
I
you want to
can't-
do that
I
right
can't
now?
be
he's
I
responsible.
want to talk about when
He's
you
like,
leave
do you want to
early
open the
because you
door?
got to catch a fucking train or whatever bullshit.
Whoa!
Don't fucking tell me there wasn't
Fucking
time because there's
work
always
ethic
time.
problems.
There's always fucking time because I always fucking stay here late. I'm always here fucking late doing shit. And I don't fucking complain about it.
Sal, I don't complain about it either.
You're complaining about it right now.
You're
complaining about it
Sal,
right
what
now,
I'm complaining
Travis.
about is that you couldn't believe that I didn't do something that I didn't know
I came
about.
in and asked you
If Sam
nicely,
had told
and you
me-
started bitching at me.
If
That's
Sam had
exactly
told
what happened.
me-
This is boring, Anthony. Thank you for tapping
No, I'm
in.
back in.
We're listening.
I like this now.
If
Oh, no,
Sam had
this
told
is
me
really
yesterday,
good.
No,
hey, we
really,
need this-
Sal?
hey,
Well,
we
the
need this for
jerk
this
star
morning.
called.
Like I already explained this to you, and then you apologized to me. So like you know you're
Bitch move. Because I had to get it.
I'm sorry.
I pulled a pass. I will admit, I pulled a passive aggressive move. I said, "I'm sorry" because I didn't want to fucking hear him call me to tell me to fucking calm down and shit.
Oh, that's
anymore.
what you do with
So I
your
was like,
chick.
I'm sorry.
You just
know
go,
what?
yeah, you take the grenade just to cover
Yeah,
the fucking
just shut
problem.
The fuck up. I'm gonna go start working.
Oh,
because you were
oh, shit.
because you were told to come in and work on it.
I had
You
no
knew-
problem.
you knew the
I don't care
situation,
doing the
Sal.
work. It has nothing to do with the work. I'm fine with that. It's the matter of that you know that if you just don't feel like doing the fucking work, you could pawn it off on me.
Yeah, anyone ever see that Star Trek episode where that cloud
No.
thing
No.
fed on? Yeah,
Susan said that Star Trek
It fed
episode.
off the violence, and it loved the hate that was going on between the Klingons and the Earthlings. That is Sam right here. I'm seeing Sam soaking up this hatred and conflict and just converting it into energy.
Which, by the way, you are also looking very happy right now. So don't say it's all
love it.
Sam Roberts. You were tapped out a minute ago, and you're all in now. all of
I'm
a
in
sudden.
because then the voices started raising. I'm like, huh? What?
You
What?
like that. I like it too.
Oh, I love it.
And this just feels like home to me.
Oh no! Oh
I'm back at my family home.
yes. See, the one thing
Wait,
if I may jump in for a
You're
second.
diffusing though, man.
I know.
We're losing the energy by
I
the
know.
moment.
I don't want to, but I might stoke the flames again by just saying this.
Yeah?
I still don't understand who is kind of in the right and who is in the wrong here. I don't even know what really happened.
There is no right and wrong.
There's no right or wrong.
What happened is that
Somebody didn't do something.
No, not at all,
And someone was supposed to do it. So,
No,
and
no
I
one was
still don't know.
supposed to do it.
What?
Sal was supposed to cut something
part
up for
that
this morning.
infuriates me.
Sal was supposed to cut up something for this morning. Okay? I would have happily done it yesterday if I knew that it was a time-sensitive
Sent
thing.
in the fucking email, though. It was sent in the email, and you interpreted. You made it a projection upon yourself that I don't have to do this because Sal will do it Wednesday morning. In the event that we needed that material,
Yeah, because
which
I have
you didn't
more
do.
important things to do.
Oh my god.
Sal, when something is not needed until Friday, I can
It's
push
not
it a day.
apparently it wasn't needed until Friday. It was needed fucking Tuesday morning at 3 a.m.
And
dude.
did I know about that?
What does it matter? It said it in the fucking email to do it.
Because that's the whole point, Sal. If it's not timely, it can be pushed to later in the week. If it is timely, it'll get done.
That you want to say whatever you want to say on the air, but you know deep in your heart, you interpreted
Deep down.
do it Monday, Tuesday, or Sal can do it Wednesday. You don't even fucking address the first two parts of that. You just say, Sal. Okay, cool.
Sal,
Oh.
Sal,
You
when
know
I
that's the
when I
truth,
see
dude.
something can be pushed till Wednesday, I'm going to push it till Wednesday because I've got other things to do on Monday and
I've
Tuesday.
been here for 2 years.
Yep.
We've been doing it every
2
fucking
years.
day.
Two
We've been doing it
years.
longer as an intern. We've been doing it every
I thought you still were.
we cut up war stuff every day because it's something. If Ope says, "Hey, do we have that clip from yesterday?" Because we could pull it up like that. That's the fucking case.
look at
And especially
that.
being on the board, you would fucking think you had that shit ready to go.
Yeah, and I would have if I needed it to go, but I didn't.
But you
need
had
to
to
cut
catch
up.
your train to get home, or whatever you're more importantly to do. Like you're saying, there's no
man.
time. There's always time. You can just stay at work later.
Sal
like
with some
everyone fucking does
devastating
that.
blows.
You don't know what I
Sam
can
stays
do and
late.
what I can't
Roland
do.
stays here to fucking midnight sometimes.
You don't know what I can.
Homeless.
Could be some
You don't
food
know what I
coming.
can and
That could
can't.
be a problem.
I don't know what you can and can't do. You're right.
not-
I don't
yeah,
know
that's not a
what
good thing.
what you're willing to put into the show. You're right.
You don't. First of all, you will never put in what I put into this
Right.
show.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Like stay an extra. Worst of what does it take? It takes maybe an extra hour. From I
Yeah,
I
and Sal,
took
maybe
the
I didn't
logs.
have an extra hour. Maybe
I'm
I've got
sorry.
other things to do.
I understand.
Maybe I have a
The other
family at
things-
home that depends on me to be there at a certain time.
Oh,
Okay.
insinuating that you can't have children
Right.
with
Yes.
a woman,
Right.
Because you
Lifestyle.
can't get a
Maybe-
boner.
Right.
Okay. Well, if that's more important, then
Maybe
then
I've got
your
a more
fucking
delicate
career,
ba-
then I don't know what to tell you.
Ooh, what?
Time spent here,
Sal, I'm
Sal,
not-
doesn't
Sal.
necessarily mean you're putting in the work.
Yeah,
you're
you can
just
be
here.
You can
But
be
no,
I
here
mean,
as late
some
as you
people
want.
might
It's
be able
not-
to manage
yeah.
their time better than you.
No,
I'm just saying that.
Like that.
I am absolutely willing to stay late to do shit.
Sal,
I have no
I'm not
problem
going to
with
take
doing
any of
that.
your little baits of like, well, maybe you don't care about your career. I've been here 9 years.
9 years!
Holy shit.
I think I'm doing
Wow.
a pretty damn good job.
That's some seniority right there.
Yep.
Okay, and that's fine. That people pass over to me, it's perfectly fine. But I just
The new
know,
kid in town, Johnny
I
on the
know-
spot here.
I absolutely fucking know
Giving him shit.
that you interpreted that information that Erock gave you as I don't need to fucking do it. Sal will do it.
No, I'm telling you, I interpreted it as it can wait until Wednesday, and that's what it did.
Sal,
You can believe me if you
were
want.
you
I
were
don't
you
really care. I don't
covering
care about any of this.
for anybody that wasn't here?
Every time Travis is off,
Sal does
I
a
cover
great
his
job
entire-
covering for me.
I mean-
Everybody does a great job covering for everybody.
But that's right. He wasn't here Monday and Tuesday,
Correct.
Wasn't here Monday or Tuesday.
So
and neither was Erock.
you're right. When Erock isn't here, I cover for Erock. When Travis isn't here, I cover for
So
Travis.
you and Erock weren't here. Sam and Travis were.
Correct.
So they're covering obviously for you and Erock.
Absolutely.
Then you come in middle of the week and give people shit about. See that's all I'm getting here now.
No,
They obviously had to cover for
2 days.
people down for 2 days.
Right.
You come in and start giving them shit.
Well, no, it was. I explained the particular detail. It's not the overall. I understand what you're saying,
Of course you do. I hope so.
but it's
There
that
should have
one
been
element.
not only not giving people shit, but thank you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need to strip it down to the basics, don't you?
Right. Strip it right down to the basics.
We can. I don't know.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, you want to tap out now?
That deflated him a little bit.
I explained my point, and it's
Sal doesn't agree, though.
It's falling on
But-
deaf ears. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that. It's just,
boy.
But why don't you, go with what Ant just said?
I agree with it absolutely. I said the thing that irritated me was that specific element of what he did.
Oh boy.
I think there's more stuff at play here.
I think
This
so.
just happened to be the straw that broke the camel's back.
That's right.
Underlying
A
element.
fatty rock joke there somewhere, but I don't know.
we should call Erock.
We should
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
call you
Yeah,
out.
let's see what he says about
He'd
this.
love it because he's like, see, I'm not in there and the place falls apart.
Yeah. I mean, it's not falling apart. Everything is getting done.
Of course it
Easily.
is.
Really well. It's like
Swimmingly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, we're 3 days before vacation. If I see a fight going on, we got it. I mean, if we can fill an hour, we can fill an
Oh,
hour.
fuck
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
It's all about filling these hours.
There's
Please.
nothing falling apart.
Can I go get Erock online? Is that cool?
Oh, wow.
He's not going to answer.
He will never answer at this hour.
He's on to us finally.
And you see that?
God.
It only took him 9 years, but he's on to us
Yeah.
finally.
Sal,
Shut up, Sam.
You talk about being a quick learner. He's going, wait a minute. I'm kind of in the barrel now because Ant figured out that my argument was not great.
Deflect.
What I can do is shit on Erock some.
No, I would never.
Let me
do
get
that.
him on the phone.
Right. Put him on the phone
I got a
immediately.
big pile of shit that just fell on my head. I need to dump it on someone.
But in order to call him, I have to be out of the studio. All right.
Right.
See you guys later.
All right, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. I
Sal.
like that.
Final thoughts. is-
Summation. In summation.
Let's
Yes.
get an apology from somebody.
Oh,
I agree,
wow.
Sam. An apology always heals.
I already got one, so
Oh.
You need a public one, though.
His passive aggressive. That was a passive aggressive.
Yeah.
You're a bitch apology.
Yeah, that was. You said you were sorry already.
I'm not genuinely sorry at all. It's just
I don't even.
Man.
You say, when you say I'm sorry to the wife because you don't want the argument to keep going,
Yeah.
but
But
you're
also-
not really sorry.
But we all know all sorries are bullshit anyway.
Of course.
I don't need an apology. I know that I do a good job, and nobody knew Sal was out, so that must mean I do a good job.
Oh, I don't even want to.
What?
I wouldn't want to come back from
You
that
don't wanna
either.
what?
Damn.
Strong.
You don't want to what?
You don't know what?
What? When you're not here, dude. When
I'm not here, I
you
hear.
write-
When I'm not here,
Yeah.
it's brought up on the air. The lower quality of the prep.
Holy shit, a devastating blow.
Yeah.
Fuck, getting us involved.
Oh,
Jesus.
shit.
They were stuck.
Oh, he's not lying.
They're undeniable truths. Sal may be in line for the bare bottom spanking
Sal, you
here.
got to fight your way out of the corner.
Wow.
Sal, what are you doing?
Well, like
Fight
literally,
your way
when
out of
you-
the corner.
when you-
Let's go.
doing,
When,
Sal?
okay,
This is it.
Sal's doing rope-a-dope without that rope part.
I got it.
when you write your cover email to me, it is literally only what Danny did. Therefore, I'm not
That's
sure.
like Obama with
what you
George
did
W. Bush. the hell you blaming fucking the past administrations?
Look, therefore, I'm not sure what you did prior to then. I know you do Audible now, and that's only because you absorbed something that Sam was doing. So I really don't fucking know what you were doing prior to then.
Then you're not paying attention, Sal.
I'm not paying attention? Okay. And, oh, God,
Damn.
no, I can't do this right now.
He's walking.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, my God. Sal's
You're going to look
walking.
really bad if you just
I'm
walk.
getting anxiety right now. With
Why
this.
anxiety?
Why?
You gotta just speak your mind.
No, because I
Don't get anxious. Either admit
Why are you
defeat.
getting anxiety? What's going on?
Nothing. I
What?
What?
Oh.
You can't walk out like that.
You know what I think this needs? Let's get Troy Kwan in here to...
Yeah.
No?
Yeah,
What?
to tell you both what you are. Troy will say it.
I could say this: the company's still not over the Troy Kwan
Oh,
thing.
boy.
Oh man, I thought.
Oh, boy.
I thought a different season would relax everybody.
I thought it might be an easy one. To
Wow.
Sneak it back,
Oh boy, are they not over that?
That was a biggie.
Yeah.
No.
Ah, boy.
What's Sal always say?
Sal.
Oh,
what?
Sal. Sal's ready. He had the headphones off. He was ready to walk.
Why are you having anxiety?
I just don't want to argue over something that was so fucking boring.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like when you break, I know you guys are looking for like material here, but like
What?
in the end, it's really a petty thing.
Oh.
Besides the yelling part.
But who do you think's a little
Yelling's
more
always-
I
petty?
really don't care.
Oh,
I'm just like Sal. Like I don't.
So all right,
I don't care to argue.
Why don't you
about
guys hug it out then?
No, I'll hug Sal.
I don't
All right.
want any hugs.
Hug, hug.
No.
If it's not worth arguing about, we can hug.
That's true.
We only got a few shows left in the year.
We
we
cannot.
can't go into the new year like this.
No, we're going to start over as we
We
become
gotta
a media
start
destination.
fresh.
And I know that I can.
Fresh.
I know I can speak for myself when I say I don't want this to end negatively.
Oh, they're hugging.
Kiss, 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 kiss.
Yeah. Let's see who's bigger down there. Let's see who's bigger down
Oh, I'm glad
Yeah, I don't
that's
care. I was over
taken
at
care of.
6:30.
Yeah?
Like,
Well, we figured we'd get 20 minutes out of it.
Yeah, squeeze a little
why
bit.
not?
I think Sal gets
Squeeze
a
a
little
little juice
emotional
out
and
of it.
upset.
Sal does.
Sal does.
Yeah.
Sal, when you cry when you get angry?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Being
I used to.
like the bitch that,
By the way,
that
guy-
Travis called him.
And guys don't get anxiety. You're puss.
Oh, come on. You guys don't get anxiety?
You need a little Xanax.
You need a Zanny?
No, I don't. I don't compensate
You a
with
little
like
Xanny?
with
Guys get anxiety. Of
religious?
course they do. I'm just fucking making a dumb joke.
Did you get a little anxiety attack right there
well,
when you were
not
ready to
anxiety
leave?
attack, but it just started like I get that like full
Building up?
Yeah, it's like
Oh, boy.
I think he. I bet Jim's right. I'll bet if Sal gets really mad, I'll bet he cries
Yeah.
because he gets emotional,
Oh.
and so he has to keep it to a certain level.
Again,
I wouldn't start
adhering to
crying
that,
over that.
bitch title
Yeah.
that Travis gave him just earlier.
But it's not crying like you're sad and
No.
weepy. It's an angry cry.
I used to do
understand
that
it.
same thing.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done that.
That's because you throw your headphones off. You go, I can't even do this right now. I can't even do this right now to stop the tears.
Oh, okay. She's getting a little upset again.
I'm just trying to have less anger in my life. That's all.
Why would you have anger? You always have a good. You always seem happy.
I go from like 0 to 100 like very, very.
Whoa, look
I've
at
never
that.
seen that.
Not getting stuff
You've
done.
never
What, your IQ? Well, no,
I think another thing with
100's
Sal,
average,
and I don't blame him for this.
0.
Oh no, I hate when they team up.
Yeah. Yeah, what is this?
He's been beaten by a lot of people on the show.
Are you talking about specifically Opie, Anthony, and Jim?
Yeah, that might be who I'm talking about.
I've left him alone lately.
I think I've been very
We've been
fair to
cool,
Sal.
right,
So
Sal?
everyone is.
No, literally, just before he came in, you guys said you had no idea that he wasn't here. Like, literally this morning.
That's kind of
Just rivet him.
That's just a dumb joke.
Little
though.
joke, right?
We're
but
just
you guys-
concentrating
We're just
more
pulling
on
down
our,
a stupid wall now.
on our
It's a
own
dumb
lives.
joke.
That's all.
We're so self-centered. We just pay
Sal-
attention to our own lives.
Sal used to drive me insane, but he's kind of
Dresses a little less provocatively.
Wow.
but he's absolutely improved. So and he
Oh,
sticks up for
shit.
himself, and yeah, you know,
Like 2 weeks ago.
and he's working harder. And I think he got some of our messages.
Oh.
I don't expect people to get all of our messages because it might be our craziness or my craziness.
But he does fight back.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, he will. He'll
He fights back, and he also, I think he panics a little when he thinks that he might be getting a beat down on the air. Like
yeah.
let me just because of what you guys have done in the past. Like 2 weeks ago, the podcast wasn't uploading at 6 a.m, and it was of no fault of his. It was the software that just wasn't uploading it. And I'm like, bro, it's cool. Like, calm down. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. He's like, yeah, but it's not gonna get uploaded.
Oh, boy.
He's like, can you tell Opie? I'm like, yeah, of course. Like, it's
Yeah.
it's cool, dude. Like, don't worry.
The fucking bro part should have cooled it out. These are great days, bros.
Bros.
Yeah.
Let's go talk about it in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's have a little bathroom meeting about
Wow.
this.
See, we started in a very angry place, and now they're just about ready to kiss.
Yeah, I know.
Sal knows I like him.
We're back to fun and games.
I don't like it.
I don't know if Sal likes me, but Sal knows I like him.
No, I don't.
You don't like Travis?
No, I do.
You just said no, I don't.
No, I said no. I don't live with hate. Like I don't like to hate people. It's just a bad thing.
I heard that.
Try it.
He doesn't
Good
like
social message.
Kind of nice.
Except for Danny.
It's
Fuck.
fun.
Jesus, Mac.
He's not even here to defend himself.
You don't like Danny?
No, he was really mean to me.
Wow.
Danny's our employee that hasn't been here for a year.
Has it's
Or
been
a year and a half. How long has it
Go
been?
well over.
A year.
Has he even gotten here?
Yeah. Wow.
Jeez.
You still harboring some resentments over that one?
Yeah, I don't like him.
Wow.
He's
Jesus.
superfluously mean to me. Often. Yeah. Anyway,
I think you could find some camaraderie in that statement.
thank you guys. I
All right,
appreciate you
Sal.
having me. Talk to you guys soon.
You got it.
There goes Sal.
Go pull that worst stuff I didn't do.
Oh,
shit.
No, that was pretty much now go get your fucking shine.
Right, of course.
By the way,
That's what it was saying.
Travis was in the right on that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I from what I heard, which I was listening with half an ear anyway, I think I got that. Not just the fact that, Travis, his lovely wife and beautiful daughter come to my house for the holidays and whatnot.
I'm very excited.
But I just think, I think Travis had him there.
Yeah.
Sal will get a little scrappy with anything. He'll try to fight his way out even if he knows he's wrong.
I like that though.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to,
I like when they start calling each other bitches.
I like that bitch and fucking
Bro.
bro.
Yeah,
I gave him a passive aggressive. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
My favorite part was listening to the angry bro versus loving bro.
Yeah, well,
There was
very cool.
One like bro, like it's okay,
bro.
bro, and the other one was like fuck you, bro.
Oh, really, bro? And then it's like, no, I said, hey, bro.
I was like, hey, bro, I can help you. It's not your fault. It's the software.
Yeah, it's the software, bro.
Fuck yeah.
And then it's like, really, bro? Oh, man.
Hey, bro.
Brah.
That was terrific.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
All right, we should take a break, huh?
Damn. Whew, really?
Get the radio show started.
Yeah. I heard that argument didn't go unnoticed by some people around here either.
Oh, no.
Yeah, certain,
Yes.
What happened?
certain air talent. Is,
Because of construction, has to now walk through various areas of the building that they usually don't have to walk through.
Oh, he actually has to walk through the company
Yep.
Yeah, and he just
instead of being isolated?
Yep.
he walks in and he sees these two guys just screaming at each other.
Screaming at each other.
Quarter after 5. Going like,
Yeah, yelling over there. I don't get it.
it's funny.
Fighting like cats and dogs. As a matter of fact, I got some up for adoption.
Meow.
Oh, boy.
Oh, the food just arrived. Let's take a break.
Perfect timing.
I'm hungry.
We got a lot of wacky news shit to do next.
Yes, we do.
Meaning news channels.
Zaniness
news
has been happening
shows.
in the news.
You got the Wichita guy who said, let's get the fuck out of here.
Is he a lineman?
Oh, very good. Very good reference.
Glenn Campbell.
Also, the Conan O'Brien montage is hilarious.
That was such a good one. I watched that last night.
Hilarious.
And the longer it went, the funnier it got.
That's his thing, right?
Yeah.
That's the second one he's done?
Yeah, that might be his best bit.
That is a
Where they
good
show the
bit.
news people doing the same shit? Like,
It's like Prep Burger, yeah.
That's the type of bit that Conan's doing, and it's probably driving Kimmel nuts. That he
Right,
didn't
that's a
come up with
Kimmel
that.
fucking
Yeah,
thing, yeah.
It blows my mind.
it's crazy.
my mind.
Basic, simple stories. You would think that people would get together and just write a little something.
Something different.
It's not that complicated, but they
verbatim.
read the exact script
It really is.
at every news channel.
And we'll have that for you after the break.
It's great. We'll do that. And, the news anchor that did his Christmas rap song video.
And if any, yelling and fighting
His family.
happens during the break, I'm sure we'll cover that here.
Absolutely.
People just can't stay away from each other's fucking throats.
Why don't we get one of the fighting clips on the air from the news?
Oh,
Like,
that is a good one.
There's another one besides the L.A. one we used to play.
Yeah. Or Chad.
We did Chad recently.
Chad. Well, if you let me talk,
Carol.
Axel, the pressure's 900 millibars, but in 1960 it was 912 millibars.
I hope the next fight we have on the air ends with somebody going, "I was only kidding.
I was only joking.
I was just having some fun. Just having some fun."
Oh, just having some fun.
just
no,
ribbing you, bro.
you weren't.
We got any fighting clips?
Maybe that LA one. I don't know if we played that LA one in a while.
I like that.
What, the
one.
way they have a couple
Shooter,
shooters, and you're a
couple of
different lady.
shooters.
Yeah.
Boy, he had her. She didn't expect
did
him to
he?
go there. She didn't expect him to mention her alcoholism.
Oh, no way. That was great.
We got that shit.
Tough guy.
I don't know what Eric would have called that.
Uh-oh.
Or Sal would have had it.
Yeah, maybe.
I've got a whole folder of news clips.
All right, we'll just go to break then. It's cool.
Yeah, fuck it.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
We'll return after these messages.
Was there a problem this morning?
Oh yeah. There was.
Oh, boy.
What was today's problem?
Oh, boy. Come on. Couldn't be a problem around here.
We only
It's
got-
paradise.
Sure they could. No.
Oh.
We got 3 shows left in this fine year.
Yep. This is.
And then in the new year, we become a media destination.
That's right.
Nice.
That's right. Well, Sal's been out. He was out Monday and Tuesday.
By the way, had no idea.
Holy,
you did
I
not know
was
that?
just going to
I
say that.
had no idea.
I could have sworn I saw him in the halls or something. Didn't I see him?
He was actually
Absolutely
out?
not. He was not here.
I know
Wow.
Erock was out because we, talked about that for an hour.
Yeah, actually, Roland, Erock, and Sal have been out so far all week.
Right.
You didn't know that, Jim?
Well, I've been in touch with Roland a lot via text. Roland
Yes.
still is present.
Yes.
I got to, he was not happy with the Roland compost.
No,
He didn't like that?
I know. But Roland, I have.
The what?
When I said Roland instead of Roland Campbell, Roland compost.
Oh, right.
Basically calling him garbage.
A lump of shit, yes.
But Roland, I've been in touch with. Erock, I forgot was alive at this point.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And Sal, no, I thought Sal was here.
No, Sal was not here. And
Erock is deep into his winter slumber.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's loading up on winter
Oh,
snacks.
boy,
He's-
is he.
Curled up under a pile of leaves.
He's hibernating somewhere for his long winter nap.
Yes. Bulking up.
But so Travis was covering for Eric and Sal completely while they were gone.
Nice.
And we had a last minute edition. The podcast came out today. The Opie and Anthony podcast.
What's on this week's podcast, by the way?
Well,
Get that out of the way.
The original plan was for today's podcast to be Kevin Hart, and Big A getting squirted on.
Oh, that was a good one.
But we had all felt that since Lady Di was so
Wait,
strong...
can I stop you? The squirting is by a fine young lady, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
well,
think it
because
was,
squirting just sounds like who gives a fuck. But
Was it-
if it's coming out of a vagina, that's what
yeah.
that's what's going to sell the podcast to the families out there.
And it was somebody, it was like a famous porn star, too. It was like, was it Sunset Thomas or Flower Tucci? Or
Was Flower Tucci?
it was her, right?
We had her in?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was Flower
Real famous.
Tucci.
I don't even remember who it was. That's
Very
fame.
famous.
She's a big squirter. She's a big name squirter, Flower Tucci.
But we thought that since Lady Di was so strong this week that we had to add her to this week's podcast. So Sal does the podcast every week. He puts the material together and he puts it up there.
Right.
And so I texted him yesterday and said, hey, just so you know, we're adding this. So come in with enough time tomorrow morning that you can do a quick edit, add it to the podcast, and publish it before we go on the air. And he asked if Travis had been cutting the worst of bits during the week. I asked Travis. Travis said, no, I have not. I've been doing everybody else's job. That's low on my list, my priority list.
Low on the scrotum poll. That's what I say.
Fucking call me up.
Oh, yeah.
He said, I've been prioritizing. Worst of that we would only really use at the end of the week is low on my priority list. That's something that Sal can do when he gets back. I said, okay. I texted Sal that information. He was not happy when he heard that, but regardless, I said, that's the information. And then this
Did
morning...
you know he wouldn't be happy when he heard that?
Yeah, he was texting me unhappily.
Okay.
And then this morning, it was like 5:15, 5:20 maybe. And I am watching two guys just screaming at each other.
Wow. Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, Sal is furious that the work hasn't been done. Travis is going like, what the fuck do you want from me?
Whoa.
What are you talking to me like that for?
Wow.
It was like a real knockdown.
That sounds crazy.
I thought for once everyone was getting along around here.
Oh,
no,
man.
once you get more than 3 people here, you're not going to have a situation where everybody's getting along.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, Travis and Sal were right in the middle of a...
This isn't the first time those two have gone at it, right?
No, and it was just as good as the time they fucking started going at it on the air.
I mean, apparently it's not enough that I...
No neck beard for Sal.
Oh.
No.
No,
That neck clean.
because the rest of the hipsters aren't growing it on their neck.
What are the hipsters doing these
Right.
days with facial hair? Who knows? Who cares? Jesus, should shave with a shotgun.
That's implying he's saying you should shoot yourself. There's no reason for that.
in the face.
It's early. It's not even
Yes,
7 a.m.
It is.
So, Sal, welcome back. We didn't know you were gone for a couple days. I hope you enjoyed a long weekend.
I did.
I missed
Very
you.
good.
Thank you.
You didn't... You said a minute ago you didn't know he was gone either.
He wasn't here, though.
I heard everything.
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
I was listening.
So what happened?
That's exactly it. And I just thought,
You have fucking had it with this shit, haven't you?
well, it was just kind of like,
I'm a big fan of people fighting back. That's what I've tried to tell Eric for years.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I want from that fucking kid.
But there was no sort of come in for Sal and be like, hey, man, what's going on? Did you get a chance to... He just walked in like, what the fuck?
Gangbusters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
it's, I just like, Erock actually sent out his
call him
cover. Ecock. He actually did send out the cover email this time, which was awesome.
Yeah.
It helps me out, like knowing, what I got to do each day and all that sort of stuff.
Look at Erock working from home.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
So in the email, he said...
Wait, what kind of email does Erock send out?
Well, first of all, he sends the
cover 3 jobs. I should also be doing things that I know nothing about.
Right, because Travis didn't know that Sal was going to need that clip for the podcast.
Yeah. And I told him, I said, if I knew that you needed it this morning, I would have cut it for you. But I didn't know.
Oh,
so
boy.
how am I supposed to do something I don't know about?
Well, you're supposed to read minds or something.
Apparently.
Oh, boy.
Sal was mad and felt slighted.
Well, where's Sal?
Where's Sal? Yeah, we should have him in here.
He's back in the
Enough
office. He's
babbling.
listening.
Let's get Sal on the air.
Someone get Sal.
Sal felt slighted that
Yeah.
Travis hadn't done the worst of, because I think Sal probably felt like, hey, how come you can't cover for me? You can cover for other people. What do you think I am, some kind of piece of shit?
I covered every single thing that Sal asked me to do in his email, and every single thing that Eric has asked me to do in his email. And in Eric's email, it said, cut up the worst of if you have time. If not, Sal can do it on Wednesday.
Oh, boy.
I thought the fight was over First Supergroup Asia.
That's true.
No, they bring peace and harmony. Who gave that?
And what was their most popular song?
That didn't even come up in the conversation.
Oh, that's so strange to me.
Look at the iteration we have today. Is the Sal with the lifelike hair? It's got the beard going. You never know what he's going to come in with. What iteration of hairstyle Sal will have?
You gotta go ugly beard, man.
I had it for a little while.
No, you didn't.
It was pretty long.
You
He
tapped
goes
out
well
before it
trimmed
got ugly.
hipster.